Am I fitting into the woods of Wisconsin right now?
Hey, that's kind of fitting on you. I like that.
Robbie, how does it look?
It looks perfect. 10 out of
How old is this jacket, first off, Lee?
I don't know, 15, 18.
15, 18?
About as old as this.
Columbia.
It is Columbia.
That's duck hunting.
Great branding. I'm up here in Wisconsin today and with my good buddies, Robbie
Hey.
and Lee.
What up?
Lee, what are we doing today?
We're chasing whatever bites. If it has fins and a mouth and it goes around our lure, then we can reel it in. I don't care what it is.
43.8 is
43?
Let it sit there. It'll go down.
It'll
No
go.
way.
I was gonna say that's not terrible, but
Yeah.
then it'll go down. Winter literally just ended probably yesterday morning up here in Wisconsin. It's you said you had 7 inches of snow 2 days ago?
7.5, yep.
So I've been struggling at the ponds of Chicago all week. Did good at a power plant lake yesterday. So what does that tell me? I found some warmer water, found a good bite. So let's go up north and find colder water, right, Lee?
Why not? But hey, we got toothy critters here.
Yeah, pike cooperate way more in colder water like this, and bass too. Riverfish, they just find slack water areas, so that's where you're going to be focusing on today. Some slack water areas outside of this, just right off the river here in Wisconsin. No one really fishes this river either. I'm getting the vibe.
The thing is, you can't get around unless you got a jet motor.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest thing. We're on Lee's super cool river jet boat. We can draft over like what 3-4 inches of water.
Yep.
At least. The beautiful jet right there, it lets you get places that you cannot with a typical boat. 44.5. Robbie, you're throwing an old school Daredevil, correct?
Yeah.
Lee's throwing a spinnerbait.
The only confidence I have in any lure. Whoa.
I'll find out.
Get him.
My trusty little vibrating jig will get him.
That thing is gone.
No, not with the leader.
It's got a leader on.
Yeah, they insist that I put on it's a steel leader, right? Or
You
what?
have one?
Titanium.
I get it.
It's a titanium leader so that I don't lose my precious vibrating jig when a 40-inch pike decides to come up and lunch it. So the bass season is closed right now, but we're fishing for pike and are going to accidentally maybe catch a couple bass.
The bass is, everything's open here.
Besides.
On the river systems, everything's open.
Oh, on river systems everything is open, but on lakes it's closed.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. It's weird being in the boat with you guys again. I feel like I'm musky fishing, like I'm fishing for one bite. It's so soon. Opener's May
Might be
15th?
fishing for one bite.
Yeah. May 5th.
Southern Wisconsin.
46. So the water got a lot warmer in this pocket, but there is no fish here. There's a little backwater here that we can't even get in the boat. Like there's no entrance, right?
I don't think so.
It's just when the river floods, I'm sure fish will run in here. I'm gonna give her a go.
Holy, that could have been so bad.
Little off the beaten path exploration right now. I would love to be able to get a boat into this backwater. Everyone would, because it's way more effective than just fishing from shore. Well, there's gotta be something in here. Right here, nice little slack pool right next to where the river comes in. You cannot tell me there's nothing in here. Lee, if I don't catch a fish the next couple casts, I'm gonna be very concerned. Third time's the charm, Lee? New location, this is our third spot we are trying. Water temperature here is again still like 45 degrees. It should, oh, it's 47 now.
Oh yeah, wow. There's a fish in.
There's a largie.
There's a little bucket.
Congrats,
Okay,
Lee.
on the board from the back.
Nice.
2 feet going.
We're gonna tie on a jig.
Right.
If I can get some jig fish going, there's so much like trash in the water. It's hard to fish this chatterfish.
Bass on the board.
All right, that was just the male. There's a 6-pounder on that bed.
Please don't be a jig game. That's not my real.
Oh, it's a jig game. It's a jig game.
Come on. Go.
I will.
This is like,
He smoked it.
keep in mind though, like these are river bass, so
What does
it's not
that
going to
mean?
be your big giant magnums. Like,
Oh no, these are not Texas fish that we're catching. But as long as I hit it with the right attitude, which that one did.
As long as you're not walking around the pond, it's a little better, right?
Yeah. River giants. Look at how small their mouths are. It's like they're smallmouth. Like this fish is shaped like a smallmouth.
yeah,
Look
that
how
one is.
tiny that mouth is. Good deal. You know you're not in Texas anymore when you get a bite, set the hook, and the fish just goes flying like a good 5 feet.
You could put it, I don't know if they oiled that breakaway. They usually put one tiny drop on
Oh, there was a lot right there.
Oh, no. That's all right. There we go. That's a nice fish.
It's a chunky little river bass. He was running with it a little bit. I didn't feel this one bite. He had buddies with him. Did you see the wakes?
Yeah.
First
Nice chunk.
Sizable
That is a nice little chunk.
fish.
Might be a little female getting ready to
Oh,
drop
yeah.
eggs soon.
That's definitely got some egg.
Look at that. The
Right.
color on his tail. See how it's like dark to clear?
No, I can't.
Right there.
Oh wow, that is weird.
I've
Actually.
never really seen that much. Third time's a charm. Third backwater. You found some buckets wanting to eat. You got me saying buckets now.
I always say buckets.
Is that a Lee Towkin thing or a Wisconsin thing?
What else are you going to say? It's a bass.
Largemouth bass. That guy came right off the point.
Yeah, they're not on the spinnerbait.
Did you cast that with the spinnerbait?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that chatter right down the second I saw Lee catch one. I love early in the season when northern largemouth are dumb and just warming up and will eat anything you put in front of them for the most part, as long as it starts with a J and ends with IG.
Oh, well, it's shallow. Oh man, that scared me. That bottom really felt like a.
Oh, I do got a bass.
Oh, you caught
Wow.
a bass.
See, last
Spoon is
time
at it again.
we were fishing a backwater, I was kicking Lee's butt with the
The freaking, that's a big spoon,
Look
dude.
at that.
The Daredevil
Ooh, don't wanna pick
spoon.
that up.
Yeah, there's a ton of bass in this area. I
Yeah,
can't believe that.
That's a 1 ounce.
He hit it right next to the boat,
Oh
too.
yeah, oh yeah, he followed it in. I saw him before.
It was like a muskie strike. These fish year after year are very predictable, aren't they?
It's weird to have this low of water right now. Usually it's...
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was a
dude.
nice one.
What do you...
That thing didn't move.
That was a nice
You
fish.
totally whiffed that.
Oh,
You-
no.
You moved him.
I went like that. That should have got the hook in him.
You had already pulled him facing you. You already pulled that fish. I saw it all.
That was a nice fish.
I'm gonna get this. We're gonna see what actually happened. on
Okay.
that one.
I didn't have a whole jackhammer hook set, but
No, but it looked like you pulled him. off
Oh
the
no,
bank.
I had a hard pop. That was me thinking every bass I catch is gonna be 12 inches, so I don't need to jack them. That was
That was the money fish right there.
that's what you would call a user error.
Got him?
Yeah.
All right.
What is that? She's running a lot.
A lot. Did I snag
It's got to be
no.
a pike. No.
No, it is a bucket.
Is that a jig that you're using?
I am using a jig. I
Is
was
that
scared
a
of it.
jig?
Wow, that's not a bad one either.
I'm casting over there because I
That
know when
was out
there's
in like La La Land too.
well, if there's one,
Well,
there's
this
more.
is that flat
Right.
right here.
Oh,
It
okay.
flattens out right in front of this mouth.
Gotcha. Wow, he ate that.
Excuse me. I didn't get the chance to catch your hook set. How was it?
I actually felt that bite and set the hook. It was pretty good.
It's because you got the right gear now.
Oh, damn it. I just
Yeah, that
had
was
one
like-
right there. There's a big difference between a buck bass and a Texas big mama. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my.
Buck bass. But like, the reason that I say that is because the quote unquote buck bass in Texas, like if you catch a little 10, 12 incher, it's going to be skinny and scrawny and wimpy. These fish are still like stocky. It is going to.
Oh, nice. It has been way too long.
Yeah, it has been way too long. Oh,
You there, cowboy.
he went with way
Look at
too
him
much
dive.
velocity.
He just freaked out.
Well, yeah, he just hit a boat. Just making sure he's awake. He was making sure I was awake too. I didn't really feel that bite very much. We've when was the last time we caught a fish? All the way over there, we fished all the way around. And we finally caught another. We thought they'd be really stacked in here, but I think they were more so stacked near the mouth, right where it meets the river. How was my hook set on that one, Lee? I'm pretty sure it was the same deal where I just hopped it
Lift
over.
set.
Yeah, with a lift set. You see, when they're 12 inches in Wisconsin, you can do the lift set. You can get away with it. You try lift setting on an 8-pound Texas fish and... We're gonna level with you guys. This stretch of river was, it's not what you hoped for, was it?
It's not good to us. We are out of here.
But you know what? You always gotta look at the positives in life. The weather's nice, there's not much wind. We got pistachios, we got peanut butter biscuits, we're living large, and most importantly, we're going to a much better stretch of river. You guys actually just fished this, right? A couple days ago?
Yep.
Banged them?
Last week. It was pretty good.
It was fair.
It was pretty good.
It was fair. Is fair better than what we experienced today?
Definitely.
We didn't even get a pike.
We're gonna go catch something. How's that?
I like that answer. guys, we've been unexpectedly riding the struggle bus. We thought this lake was going to be dynamite. We have caught 1 bass in over 4 hours of fishing here. Like, it's basically sunset. We just pulled up to the northern end of this lake. Just, there's current coming in. The water temp is decent. There's so many beautiful little like eddies and current breaks in here. And we just can't catch a fish anywhere. It's not a good day. Maybe one day Wisconsin fish will warm up and start eating. Now I feel lucky that we even caught the fish that we did. It's still fun getting out in the jet boat though, and air. Like, people never fish here pretty much. You can't get here unless you have a jet boat that allows you to draft that shallow water.
Punt.
Punt. All right, I will keep this outro nice and short for you guys. It was not the most productive day of fishing out there in the river with Lee and Robbie. Temps were just still too cold, but it was awesome getting out on Lee's jet boat, exploring those areas that no one ever touches. I mean, it's really cool to spend an entire day fishing and never see another person. That's what's cool about the jet boat. But the next couple of videos I know you guys are going to love, because Spencer, my dad, and I went up on the Great Lakes and had us 2 incredibly memorable days of fishing. So those are going to be the next 2 videos uploaded. Should be this weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. Definitely make sure you guys catch those. I'm going to get out of here as always. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next video.